Okay, so I've just finished doing the formatting here to my collection worksheet. So as you can see, this is the worksheet that I've called collection, and I'm now just obviously I've centered that across the section, and I've put some colors in, and very importantly, there's now space for 30 items there. So that's important because that's part of the specification that you have to meet. I'm now going to look at sales record. So this is what it looks like, but actually if you look up on page 16 of let's just have a look. If you look at page 16 of your the model assignments, it actually shows you, quite a good example of what it could look like with year 1 price and sales, year 2 price and sales, year 3 price and sales, etc. So and also we also need to put in year 4 price and sales, and it's got stock code here. So that's what we know it needs to look like. So again, I've got hold of a blank printed out spreadsheet, which I forgot to mention before. I've given you those blank ones here. So for example, this blank portrait one, if you look at print preview, will print out 2 pages of a portrait spreadsheet for you to fill in by hand to do the designs, and this is a landscape one. So at the moment I've been using a landscape one. And the other thing just to mention, the user requirements I've copied onto this sheet. So one of the things you can do, for example here, it says, set up the spreadsheet and allow room for 30 different stock items. Now, because I know I've done that, one of the things that I can do is I can say, oh, right, yeah, well, I've finished that. So that one's completed. And then you can move along and say, okay, well, what else is there that I have to do? And it tells you in the second column that we've got these various totals to calculate, but we can't at the moment actually because we're busy setting up the second spreadsheet. So this is my my second spreadsheet, and I've said that there's going to be space for 30 items, and I've also made sure that I'm going to have various bits of formatting added to it, and I'm also going to give it a name, this particular sheet. So remember, year 3 and year 4 prices and sales is needed. All my prices are going to be formatted as currency, and again I'm going to leave space for 30 items. So let's just see what that looks like on Excel. So there's my collection sheet. Just minimize this for the moment. And here's my sales record sheet. So at the moment on my sales record sheet, I haven't got the stock code, so I don't actually know which item this refers to. So that's the first thing I need to go and get hold of. So here's my stock code. So if I just copy this, because that's all I need to copy it, I might as well just copy enough of that. So Control C will copy it, go to here. I copied the title, so I might as well paste it here. So Control V will paste it. So it copies the formatting. That's quite nice if you want to keep that sort of formatting, so it's kind of consistent across your spreadsheets. I'm just going to show the ribbon again so that I can do some other stuff. So year 1 price and year 1 sales. Well, rather than putting year 1 price, I might just put 2008 year 1, and then not have price, just have price here and sales instead, just to because this sheet is going to hold a lot of data, that's all. And you'll see in a while why it's quite sensible to have the smallest amount of columns you can get away with. Now this again, I can wrap text, so there's my wrap text button. And if you've wrapped text, and let's say, I don't know, let's fill it in with the same color as this. One of the things I can do is I can click on Format Painter, and then if I click on Format Painter and then highlight all of these, then it copies the same formatting. So if I go back to price and say wrap text, I can now use Format Painter to wrap this and wrap this. Okay, so let's just put 2009 is year 2. I'm going to have to go and change this on my design sheet now. So I'm not going to put year 2 there. Let's get rid of that. So we just got the price. Obviously you can format it however you wish. This is year 3. Oops, written that wrong. So 2010 dash year 3, and then I can remove year 3 from here. I can also just remove year 2 from sales, and I can also remove year 3 sales from here. I also need the same for year 4, so if I just copy this, no need to type it in again, paste it, and this is going to be 2011 year 4. Okay, one more thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to basically use this center and merge button, which is this one here. So I've highlighted because I want year 1 to refer to both of these columns, so I'm just going to highlight across, do the same for year 2 and 3 and 4 just to improve the formatting a bit, and then I can put a nice box border. So what I've done is I've just chosen this and chose thick box border to put around those. Do the same here and the same here and the same here. The prices we do have, but for 2011, but they sit in the collection over here. So if I just go and copy my prices and paste them, so let's just highlight these prices, go all the way down to 30, Control C, and again I can do Control V. The sales we don't have at the moment, we just don't have them because 2011 has just begun. Now to copy this particular formatting for all the prices, again I can just click on that or make sure I'm in any one of those cells, click on the Format Painter button, and then just highlight the prices, you know, all the way down, and that copies that particular formatting. I'm just going to do this for prices actually, because just because later on we're going to put some formula in, and it might be quite good to have these separate colours so that we can see where the prices are and where the sales are. And the sales column, I'm going to just center all of these because, and again if I center them I need to say that in my design sheet which I've got. So let's just do some centering of this, just the sales, and there's my sales table all finished, and all I now need to do is update my design sheet over here to show that. Okay, that's that bit done, and then we'll move on to the formula in part 3.